your assessment of that game, Tony?
I thought that was an outstanding performance for my team. I thought we were, it's really easy, before the game to bring in all the excuses, and it's a fact, that we've got 10 players out, and with such a small squad. You could bleat on about that, but the mentality, the resilience, the spirit of the group, and to put in that level of performance against a team as strong as Rangers, the disparity in resources and all that kind of stuff, to put in that level of performance when we are so threadbare in terms of resources speaks absolute volumes about every player in that dressing room, and I couldn't be more proud of them. And I'm seeing that more regular, that we're really digging in, we're making sure as a team we're really sound in terms of organisation defensively, and we're carrying such a threat in the counter attack. And I think it's a game that, I'm disappointed with the goal we lose. I actually think I'd need to see it back, but I think it's a penalty. I think the defender's really clumsy going into Simon Murray, and we kind of switch off a wee bit for it and lose a goal. But I think then I think our XG was better than Rangers, which when you play they type of games you have to make sure you're organised defensively but ready to hit in the counter, and I thought we did that. Our offside goal, I'd need to see it back again. I thought it was a great counter attack again, and I thought just at the very end there the cut back from Vetro for Adewumi was going to win the game, and I thought that would have been a justified result.
Didn't see Alan, they seem to clear it quite quickly. Are you surprised that they didn't maybe just pause and take a longer look at it?
At the time I seen it and I thought it was a really clumsy challenge by the defender, and when Simon goes down, I did think that. I was asking the fourth official and he'd tell me they're checking it, and I was really surprised because my initial, and sometimes you go with your gut, you see right away, and I thought it was a clumsy challenge by the defender. I can't then, we switched off a little bit, we allowed Hadji to get in possession, and I think the 3v2 against us, but going back to that, I thought it was a penalty, and I think you're right, I think they should have taken a wee bit more time looking at it.
You said before the game that 8 or 9 players would have to be at the top of their game for this match. Do you feel you got that tonight?
Absolutely. I thought every one of them, and when you're asking a team, for example, Ethan Ingram's a right back, you ask him to play left wing back, you bring in young Cesar, all the way from Mexico, he makes his debut, and that's boys really. I'd asked them before the game to do over and above for their teammates, and I think every one of them done that, and they deserve huge credit for that, and a really strong performance. And I don't think it was a failure in the team.
How important a point can that be for Dundee in such a tight league?
Yeah, really, really important. When you play any of the old firm, there's a way of playing against them, and I think we displayed that tonight. I think we displayed a real kind of organisation against the ball. I don't think Rangers, they played it a lot in wide areas, which is exactly what we wanted them to do. But then I think when you couple that with the threat we've got in the counter with Adewumi and Murray and Tiffany and Vetro when he comes on, I thought it was a complete team performance, and I'm actually a bit disappointed that we didn't take more. But to take a point, if you'd said that to me before the game, that's a good point. It's a good point for us, and hopefully it can set us up for later on in the league.
And how much confidence do you take from it going into the next game against Celtic on Tuesday?
Huge confidence, because as I say, when you come here before the game, and I could rhyme off the list of names, there's no many teams could do that. Have 10 players out, in particular areas of the pitch, but I thought we defended so well as a team tonight. So we're only going to get stronger, because when all these players return from injury, the ones that are performing at the moment have put in real strong performances, and the squad's only going to get stronger with these injuries coming back. So I'm really, really proud of the players. As I say, I think they displayed such a strong performance against, the disparity, against a strong Rangers team, and really proud of them.
Well, Cameron was missing. What's the situation?
Lyle reported yesterday that it's flu that's going about. So he's got flu symptoms, which was disappointing. And again, when you hear that before a match, you think arguably your best player. He's been fantastic this season in terms of his goals and his assists, but young Garcer comes into the team and deputises for him, and I thought he was outstanding. I thought he did a great job for the team, and that's me singling out. I don't want to single out players, because I think the overall team performance, and that's the most important thing, is to stress it's a team. And when you're up against it, when your chips are down, when you're losing players, that's when you see the resilience and the spirit and the mentality, and I thought you've seen that tonight in abundance.
Thanks, Doug.
Thank you.